Hello and welcome to another Free.volous webisode. Today I'm going to talk to you about my nighttime skincare routine. I've talked about the general steps, my cleansers, my morning skincare routine, so check out those videos if you haven't. And as usual, I'll have all the products linked in my blog posts down below, both in Portuguese and in English. So if you're curious about where I get my products, check them out. So let's start, shall we? In the evening, I want to get to bed. That's that. So the thing that takes me the longest would be my double cleanse. So removing my makeup with a makeup removing cleansing oil, and then using a balm cleanser or more cleansing cleanser as a second step. And that's what takes me the longest, I would say. After that, the first thing I do is to tone with an acid toner. I've said this a million times, don't be afraid of acid toners. They're really good, and there are some that are really gentle, some that are really strong. The one that I'm using right now, and I'm almost out of it, is the Pixi Glow Tonic. This is a star. Caroline Hirons has raved about this. Super inexpensive, a boatload of product in here. I've had this for several months. You just put a little bit in a cotton round, run it all over your face, and you're done. And what this does is that it eats away the binder between the dead skin cells and your alive skin cells. It helps to balance out the acid mantle on your skin, and in time your skin will be a little bit more refined, and it is an exfoliant without using the gritty nibs. So this is a good choice. The other thing that I sometimes use, I don't have it right now, but I have here the packaging so that I could show you. This is the First Aid Beauty Facial Radiance Pads. This is glycolic acid and a few agents that are a bit soothing on the skin. This has glycolic and lactic acid, so this would be a bit better for those of you with drier skin types. I find these to be a little bit more effective on the skin, if I could say that. So I really like these. I don't know which one I'll buy next, but it will have to be a quick decision. There are other acid exfoliators, acid toners out there. Dr. Dennis Gross is one of those that I would like to try in the future when I have money for that. So you have to check out what works for you. But to be honest, for those with more sensitive skins, the Pixi Glow Tonic, I think, would be a good bet, because I don't feel this tingling ever. So after that, there is one step that I do, and I go to bed, and what I use is a retinoid. This is Luna Sleeping Night Oil. This is extremely expensive. Let me just put it out there. I know, I've noticed a big difference on my skin, so I decided to keep on investing on this one. There are other ones on the market, so you have to check it out. Usually with retinoids and retinols and whatnot, you should start low and small, so apply a couple of times a week and then increase the frequency, and you should start with a very low percentage of retinol, because most retinols will dry out your skin, and that's just one phase that you go through with any retinoid. So it will basically make you shed the outermost layer of your skin, and you one day wake up with a lot better looking skin. So that's sort of what happens. Not science, but you know. This one, I feel that has a lot of ingredients, again, that soothe the skin, so I didn't have that drying effect. If you're starting out with retinoids, you probably should have a good moisturizer also on hand to make sure that you don't get all that dryness and not any nurture. But to be honest, with this one, I didn't feel the need to do anything else. So this is my main step, and I go to bed and that's it. Suggestions of other retinoids. I know that SkinCeuticals, which is sort of easy to find in pharmacies here in Portugal, has at least two versions, one weaker and one stronger, of retinoids. And The Ordinary does a retinol or retinoid for £8. So if you can't afford more expensive retinoids, there you have it. So let's talk about the things that I do once in a while in the evenings. One of those things, I'm sorry, Caroline Hirons, I know you would cringe, but I do exfoliate with a physical exfoliant. This is Cup of Coffee by Lush. Yeah, and this, first of all, smells of sweet coffee, clay, and dirt, but in a good way. I love the scent of this. And this is meant to be a mask for oilier skin types. I can't use this as a mask because it dries my skin really quickly. So people with oilier skin probably would find this really good. Well, what happens is that this has actual coffee grounds in it. Coffee grounds, you know what I mean. Coffee bits in it. If not well used, will just scratch your face. This is one of those. So be mindful if you're testing this out. I use this as an exfoliator, so I place it onto my skin and I gently let it roll underneath my hands. I don't press it against my skin, and my skin feels absolutely amazing when I rinse this off. So this is one of those that I do once in a while when I have severe dry patches, and it really does amazing things for my skin. I will not deny it. So that's that. And you can also use this as a body exfoliator. So it's an all-in-one, in my opinion. I really like it. It's quite affordable. Not so affordable are the other treatments I have here. After Luna, sometimes I apply this. This is Good Genes. You have to let the retinoids soak into your skin before you apply anything else. So leave them for about a good 5 minutes. And after that, you can apply something else over them. And I usually use this. This is Good Genes by Sunday Riley. Also really expensive. I don't know if I will be able to afford the full size. This was a sample sort of size that I got from US Sephora. But yeah, this is lactic acid, and lactic acid again is really good to promote the renewal of your skin cells, to exfoliate, and it is good for dry skin. So once in a while, for about a week or so, I put these two together. Other treatments that I do, these totally replace Luna. The first one is really known by a lot of people. This is Alpha H Liquid Gold. This, again, glycolic acid. And basically you put it on a cotton round after you cleanse. You skip the other acid toners because you don't need it. And you apply this onto your skin, and you go to bed with it on. Yes, it tingles. And I usually do this when it starts to rain and the weather is really overcast, because this really exposes your freshest skin. I usually do this in the winter for about a week. You can also do this every other day and mix it with other products, but I prefer to do this for a full week, and I have sort of my peel at home treatment done. Another thing that I have recently discovered, another gift with purchase by Cult Beauty. I love those guys. This is the Alpha H Beauty Sleep Power Peel with retinol 0.5% and glycolic acid. So it's basically a mix of this and this, but without the soothing ingredients on this one. It feels amazing on the skin. It's a cream that feels really nourishing. Yes, it has a bit of silicone to it. If I remember, yeah, it has dimethicone. But despite that, it feels amazing on the skin, and it delivers sort of the same benefits of a glycolic peel and a mild glycolic peel, and the retinoids, and all in one. You can use this about 2 to 3 times a week. So I sometimes use this every other day or 2 or 3 days a week, and for the rest of the week I use Luna. And I really love this. It feels amazing. When it comes to Luna, some people say that oh, I've applied this in the evening and then the next morning my skin was already totally different. I wouldn't say that. Luna for me is one of those that really works throughout a good period of time. I started noticing actual differences on my skin's texture and overall appearance after, I would say, about a month. So keep that in mind. It doesn't work similarly for everybody. Actually, some people don't go well with this, but to be honest, I really enjoy this. It feels amazing. The next morning your skin feels really soft and smooth, sort of like with this. But the actual results that stay on your skin, they will take a little bit longer to show through. And that happens with any over-the-counter retinoid, expensive or inexpensive. It just takes longer to work. That's just it. This was quick. So yeah, this is my evening skincare routine. If you've enjoyed it, leave it a thumbs up down below. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And to those of you who have, welcome and thank you for your time. I'll see you next week. Bye.